to the Academy of Ballet, also known as the Academy of Cell Division.
Cell division? I know that cell division is when the cell splits into two new daughter cells that are identical to the parent cell. But what does that have to do with ballet?
Well, to become a prima ballerina assoluto, which is a rare title given to the most notable ballerinas, you must first master a few concepts. Throughout your ballet training so far, you've been undergoing interphase.
So there's three basic steps of interphase. So the first step of interphase is G1, in which the cell and the DNA that it contains inside grows until it reaches maturity. Now in the S phase, the DNA is replicated as it starts to prepare for cell division. The amount of DNA inside the cells, or amount of chromosomes inside the cells, is doubled. In the last step of interphase, called G2, cells once again grow more, and prepare for cell division.
From what I remember, after interphase, mitosis begins.
The art of becoming a prima ballerina is broken down into 4 steps: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase.
Prophase is that the DNA is still unraveled inside of the nucleus. But during prophase, the DNA coils up into tight chromosomes that look like so. So inside the nucleus, there are 46 chromosomes. The nuclear membrane also starts to dissolve. So this dashed line shows that the nuclear membrane is dissolving. Now these centrosomes will be used later in cell division, and they're attached to these spindle fibers, which will later attach to chromosomes.
Now let your nuclear membrane dissolve, take a deep breath, and repeat after me. Keep your hands in an ovular shape to represent the cell.
I think I got it.
Splendid! You're ready for the second phase. However, I must warn you, metaphase is not as easy as prophase. This phase requires you to center yourself.
So as you can see, by metaphase, the nucleus has dissolved totally, and the chromosomes have reached the center of the cell. Now the centrosomes have reached opposite ends of the cell, and they're sending out spindle fibers. Some of these spindle fibers just goes and attaches to the other centrosome, while some are called kinetochore spindle fibers and attach to the centromeres or kinetochores of these chromosomes. And these help keep them in place and will eventually help in the next step when the chromosomes start to divide.
You'll now cross your fingers. If you look inside your hands, you'll see the alignment at which your fingers cross. Your fingers represent the spindle fibers stretching to opposite ends of the cell. It's time to move to the third, and probably one of the most crucial steps, anaphase.
Anaphase, the spindle fibers have pulled the original 46 X-shaped chromosomes apart into separate L-shaped chromosomes. Now, there are 46 L-shaped chromosomes on each side. This will result in 46 pairs of the same chromosome.
You're going to spread your hands apart from where they were before so that only the tips of your fingers are touching. The creases that were once in a line have now separated into 2 equal parts, just like how the chromosomes have separated. You can see that the spindle fibers are pulling them to opposite ends of the cell.
That was pretty easy. I can't believe I'm so close to becoming a prima ballerina.
In cell division, both telophase and cytokinesis occur simultaneously.
So in telophase, the sets of chromosomes finally reach opposite sides of the cell, and soon after, these new nuclear membranes form around them. So they push against the sides of the cell and stretch it out, and as they're stretching it out, this indent is formed inside the middle of the cell. So we can say that this is the cleavage furrow. So as they stretch farther and farther, the cleavage furrow becomes smaller and smaller until finally there's 2 totally separate cells. Now these cells contain the same amount of chromosomes as the original mother cell. In a plant cell, we have a cell wall. In a plant cell, a cell plate is formed, and eventually the cell wall will build right around this cell plate and totally divide this plant cell into 2 separate cells.
In this final step, you will have to form circles with your hands and hold them together like so. These represent the new nuclei. Then, pull your hands apart to signify the completion of cell division. Congratulations, you're ready!